Too much. Yeah, it's like way too much. Second, let me just get a pen. There we go, got one. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I got hit way too much. But I'm in chilling position, and I think because it pulled down here, right? I should have moved to center because you always want to be center force zone. And so then eventually it pulls here, and I can just rotate. But whereas if I went here, I could have gone here easy. Okay, so can I go early? And should I go early? Let's see. So no one around me except these two, three, 4, 5. These guys are on a surge base. Yeah, so I can go early because, and I do go early. That's good. So these guys go right in front of them. Okay, so the smart play here would be to use another shockwave to go deeper, so I can maybe build up this hill there. That'd be chill. That'd be very good. Yep, and I do that. That's good. Probably definitely should have blocked that guy off. Placed like maybe like a few ramps on a wall when I was flying. Here I got hit for 50. Fine here, but then what's kind of wrong here? I'm in this position, but I can't have a free shockwave to any other zone without actually seeing. So I do conate it up here. If it pulls up here, I do conate it from here, but I can't see anything. It's hard to get up because this blocking me. Same with this way. So you just need to be in a position where you can always have a free rotate. A kid comes in, like right on top of me. Kind of pretty obvious he wants to fight me. Refresh. It's fine. He killed me. So he's spraying me, right? So what should I do? The mistake here, like using wood and using wood floor and cone, he can easily spray through that. Luckily he doesn't. And he kills me, so I'm just gonna watch his POV. And so, then, because I left it in wood, he can easily spray through. Still very close to realise, so I get beams to low. Jumps in. I'm getting hit by surge because I'm 50 below. I died. And so, after he got me weak the first time, and he sprayed on me. That's weird. Okay, so, let's see. Right, so, okay, so this is good. So you can see he's above me, right? Gonna start spraying me, I think. Yeah, so now he's spraying me. I hold him. Holding. and I should, instead of trying to hold and go on my cone, I should be making a box out here, or out here. Probably not out here, zoners, but out here. Yeah. So I'd say that mistake is like, I need to be, when kids are smacking me, I need to make space. I don't think I have a good mid game. I think playing Storm is the right play here. It pulls Mac, and now I'm gonna have a free rotate to get in. Less congested, and I can take my time and fully loot up because I don't have much time. Let's land edge map. Storm here I think is the right play. Struggling. Focus and stuff. You kid. You know, like with Surge, you want to build a buffer. From Frag Mike earlier. But like, you want to get a lot of Surge as early as you can on the kids around you. I didn't hit him anything. But I don't really have that opportunity. I could have looked for tags earlier. Because you want to get tags off spawn. So that means if you get hit in mid game, you're still not going to be below the threshold. Like, say you get 100 off Surge, 100 Surge off spawn, you like could get tagged like 75 in mid game, you're still going to be 25 above. So it's good. And you see, like, you wanna like avoid the rift. That's what I try and do. I try and avoid the rift because it's normally so congested, and all these kids are just gonna have to box up. Like, they're just gonna have to box up and wait. Where am I going? You can see all these kids, right? Let's see. These guys are just boxed up and waiting. Like, they can't do anything. So say this guy moves to gun the rift, he's gonna get shot by everyone else. This guy goes in like the wind tunnel up the rift, which got beamed by everyone. You try to avoid those kind of areas. I'm just full building because like I'm 38 HP. I can easily farm the mats back. I'm gonna want a full build here, which is good. Full protect angles. The most important thing is like not dying on that game. So like if you die with, I don't know, like 130 mats, it's bad. But because I used like 30, so they pretty much guarantee I survive. Just chilling. And like so here, I'm stupid. Oh, aha. So here, you can see how like congested and stuff it is. Along this side, if I try and go into circle, along this way. So what I would say, a little bit of risk. I buy 3 medkits here. Try run all the way around, go in as it expands to center. Remember when I got in, I had to pause, because I got in at a very bad timing. I had to pause, like, I had to stop it and stay here, right on edge, and it pulled Max up there, like shambles. Whereas if I went round and I could have got center here, and when it pulled up here, I would have been like, boom, killing. See what I do here. I keep my big bots because I'm not sure how much. I had 2 medkits. I'd been fine still. When I go into congested areas, so I go into congested areas, get shot. I probably shouldn't have done that. I make the most of the situation I'm in. But then, okay, so here, I have the sprint effect. I can slide down the hill. I'm here. Instead of following this guy, I think I do play down here. Be careful of this guy's builds. Then I can go in like this through the buildings, and I'll be in a much more chilling position following this guy over there. So I think this is one of the situations where you're going to want to take the most direct, fast path to zone. But because I went this way, I mean it's not that bad. I have to stay here instead of being like possibly here. So anyways, so I'm full chilling. My best in that is to not die. Again, like last game, I think I'm full stopped here. Yeah, okay. So I've full paused here. Like stopped here. So you look at this, right? I'm not in a position where I can shockwave that way. That way. I think the best play here, I'm gonna shockwave in an area where I can still see, is to build a box up, or at least two boxes. What's that? 10 builds? That'd be 100 mats pretty much, and it'd be so easy and it'd be so free. And now, yeah, and then see, even if I was center here, it'd be better because I can go like boom, something like that. But now I have to go kind of like, I don't even think there is a perfect rotate. I mean, from the position I'm in, I think the best play, like shocking over this guy, going to this house, stopping there, make sure no kids, and then shocking in. Yeah, and then I'm dumb, so dumb. Thought that was my tops. Unaware. Luckily he doesn't kill me. And probably, you see these builds I've built, they're like not full health. Which is bad because kids can see through them. And now because they can see I'm popping a chug jug in here, if there was a kid like right here, boxed right here, he can see, oh look, he's popping a chug jug. I'm gonna spray him. And more kids could join in. It's just like, wait, now look, when the builder got full HP, like say there's a guy here still, he except from this, which he wouldn't have, you can't tell I was healing. You just can't. And so you can see how it pulls all the way to like, there's so many kids on this side of zone, how you'd want to go in normally. Which is what the route I would want to take normally. But because there's all these kids here, I can't do that. So I'm here, pretty much here. And to avoid all this congestion, I shockwave to like kind of to more center. It's like more chilling, if you know what I mean. Like center because then like there's less kids. Shockwave to where there's less kids. So I can do an L-shape rotate. Boom, 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 like that. Then I go. That's kind of risky. That's a very risky play there. What I just did. What's that? Then you can see I'm going along with congestion. Which is risky, and then I get pumped in the back. Pumped for just being. That's pretty slow reaction time me. But it's not because of my reaction. I got beamed there because I went around congestion. Look at this guy. He kills me, so I'm just gonna spec him. And luckily, bro, I was so lucky there. And he cannot hit a shot. Oh my. Holy moly. And I just, easy. Here I just panic at it, bro. I could have done a better at it. Definitely, 100%. Could have, should have, definitely would have. He just got a god refresh. You Matt. Oh, not back. You Matt. Then. See, like he went from 80 to 130 builds insta because I rotated along the congested edge. Very weak. Then I did a very bad peak as well. So if you press, just a tip for replays, pressing this button makes it go in, names go in alphabetical order. Good trying to get early surge, but it doesn't work out. I think you could get a better weapon to get early surge. We're getting mats to do early, like this is very good. I think it's way easier to loot. Obviously, it's kind of obvious, very obvious, but it's way easier to loot and be done looting before second zone pops in a loot and mat dense area like that would. So if you want to like if you don't mind being conned and fighting for it, definitely land at a POI. It's like the benefits of it are good, but then if you don't want to be fight, just land at a split. It will take a bit longer. Built up on. Just waiting for them to do something stupid, run away, and get damage back on them. Yeah, because you lost surge, so you don't need to get that back. That's good. Okay, so like not wasting too much time on that. That's good. Okay, and then you're still there. I mean, here you just need to shock back. Like you can see, you can if you scout from where you are, like you can see no one's there. Like no one's in this area. No one's there. Oh, sorry. Okay. No one's there. No one's there. Like you can see all of this, and you don't want to waste time. You don't want to waste time, so you can just drop back. carry on with your game. What do? You keep waiting here. It's not stupid, but it ain't smart either. I take it you want blend machines, is that what? I think that's why you did it. You're waiting for him to dip. And now you decide to go back after he's left, and now it's about to be third zone. So you could, if you'd have done that like a minute and a half earlier, you'd had all this space for free. Now this guy's got here. You have all this space here for free. But now you have got hit so much because you've been in the open, you've been doing these like plays where you just wait for the kids. So you've lost so much damage. You're doing a little. You're like doing too much. Like you're just faffing around. That chug chug was pretty much a waste. He dropped it. No line. Okay. I mean, I guess there's not going to be surge this game, but you can see how exposed it is. So lucky with the chug chug. I think you could just go tunnel. Go tunnel. I don't know what you do actually, but you can go tunnel, go around, and come out here. Yeah, I like the conserving chug jugs. Then with the tunnels, like, you gotta think, how many kids would probably be calling the tunnel in zone here? Like, I obviously I can see, you can see now, there's a lot of kids. But, yeah. To be honest, going up here would probably not. Yeah, it probably would actually be a bad play. Never mind. And now this looks like a situation where, because you're going to be the last one in, you'd probably get lobbied, and you're going to have to be on edge no matter what. Let's see. Okay, so from here, what do you do? I think the right play would be to go in from storm from this way. What you do? That's good. Lucky duck. Oh, it's only 40. Right, you should definitely prioritize going to like this sort of area here. Go as deep as possible. Good juke. Yep, that's good. Dead side. Also really good. Unfortunately, it's a max. That's kind of where I don't like going to the edge. Like, I don't like going to the edge. That's why I prefer to be center. Because if I was like, okay, say where these guys are. This guy, Moritz, Chimev, and Ibra. They would have an even distance to go if it pulled over here or over here. But whereas you have to like do a full max rotate. Here you kind of run back to congested side. Like you've just come in from this zone. Zone's pulled all the way down from here. Here to here to here to here. But you're running back to where congested side is. You would want to avoid all these kids. And so you're running into congestion. Yeah, you see, like you're the last one. You're alone. You're probably gonna get shot here. Yeah. See. Yeah, cause so you go to congested side. What you could have done, you could have shocked to here, and then shocked to here again. Shocked to here to undercover for the trees. So you want to avoid congestion. Always. your pre-stack? Like, except surge, which there's not going to be no surge, your stack. Your position is not the worst, but it's not the best. There's still too many kids around you for my liking. So if you'd have been here, you'd have been even better chilling. And also, so you can see this position, how there's no one there, it's dead side. You always want to be insta going towards where dead side pulls, so because there's no one there and you're unlikely to get lobbied, and there's no one there who's like bored and would like to shoot you. Might be one person, but you can easily block them off. But if it pulls to congested side, there's gonna be loads of kids who are just ready to shoot you. Let's see. Are you in a position where you can like easily go to zone? That looks cool. Okay, so see where you are. Right, you're here, right? Do you think you can easily shockwave to this direction? No. What about this direction? You break the tree. Can you shockwave easily to that direction? No. But this direction? Yes, and yes. You need to be like in a position where you can easily shockwave to the next zone from what your position, your current position, without having to move. And again, you're still waiting. Like that's bad as well. Waiting, so you're gonna go with the kids, and you see how many kids like actually like get in. You're here. No one's in front of you. And you look like you can see like you're scouting. So if no one's in front of you, you also gotta go. And like, yeah. You see? I think you're just like greeting, not shock. You're greeting shockwaves. Like there would have been a good position to shock in. So you didn't use one, so you got a bit delayed and you got some. It's not a bad play at all, but you could have just got in sooner. Could have got in sooner if you shockwave twice, and you'd be on a high layer. You could easily be on a high layer because you're way too low here, and you probably wouldn't have got shot by this guy. Grief for that guy. And then again, you're way too low. You should be like building up with ramps forward as well. You're like on the even layer with this guy. Pulls back, so that's kind of lucky for you. Here, because I'm not sure what you was thinking. I genuinely don't know your thought process. But you're in a way low position. I think you either definitely build out to this. You can either shockwave to here, this position, go high up on this ramp, then when zones opens, you can go into zone. Like this would be a god spot, right? Build up on this in a high layer. You're chilling, right? Yes, that's good. But again, you see how you're running, but you didn't have the shock effect, so you were super slow, and you get pumped because you're late going. You get pumped because you're late going, and yeah, you're in a suffocated position. What you should insta look to do here is make space. Now we're back. Yeah, GG. So you want to insta make space in there, but like the thing is, it wasn't even nowhere near because of that zone. So I think the fact that you wasted time here snowballed into the fact that you got in late to 5th zone, and then you weren't in a chilling spot as easy. Then the thing is, you went like round storm to wrap in to 5th zone instead of basing here, which was like full dead side. You go center. You have a quick rotate, and then you want to avoid congestion because when congested side was here, you went there. And you got in late as well. You want to always go early to partials. definitely not the last. And you paused here, which was because it snowballed. You like went to dead side here, late getting into this zone, going on congestion. You had to like stop here, so you got on pretty much edge here, in a position where you can't easy shockwave, and then you weren't ready to go. What's it called? You weren't. I can't think. Dang it, bro. You weren't ready to insta go to dead side when it pulled to dead side. You always want to insta go to dead side. And then you also landed on a way too low layer. And then you want in end game when you're running, you want a shockwave effect run because it's just so much quicker and so much easier to play with. You'd have easily got there in like half the time